Hello everyone, this is the Green Snake Gamer playing the Spongebob Squarepants movie, Level 4, 3,000 miles to Shell City. Continuing where we left off, we completed all the driving challenges in Sandwich Driving 101.
It's a good thing Spongebob wrote this stuff
Our first challenge is topple a trio of towers, and we have 3 treasure chests to collect. So let's get started. Now all we gotta do is jump across. Now we have a new type of enemy. This enemy uses projectiles, so you can either reflect them back now that we bought the upgrade, or you can use your uppercut move to attack them from below.
Vacuuming up manliness, even in the corners. Simple but satisfying.
Now you have to take a hit here in order to break that.
Oh, that's a headache waiting to happen.
Now you need to use your uppercut move to move panels around and activate switches. Now when you're dealing with these flying enemies, it's just easier to reflect their projectiles back at them. Just be careful with your timing, because if you time it wrong, they will hit you, and if they hit you, it causes you to become slippery, so you'll slide all over the place. Very easy to fall off ledges that way.
Boing. Super Sponge, saving the day.
Now we have 2 ways to go here. We're going to start by going to the right.
Kabam!
And we went this way first because this leads us to our first treasure chest.
Oh, I love treasure hunting.
Every purchase comes with a free bucket helmet. Get yours today.
These just ooze macho.
Every purchase comes with a free bucket.
Okay, here we have to be careful. We want to destroy just 2 of the crates to make sure 2 are still standing, so we can use them to climb up in order to collect this weight up on top.
Simple,
Trying to collect all the points I can. Now go ahead and activate the switch. Now this will destroy our first tower.
Is the room spinning or is it just me? stuff.
Now, if you notice, there's a lot of Krabby Patties here. It's like they expected you to take a good beating, so they gave you plenty of health to recover.
Hey, Roy! You're the one about the sponge that made it through the desert? No. Me neither.
Now, the first thing we're going to do is go this way to the right and jump over here. Here's a challenge for us. So this unlocks the objective Sponge Ball challenge. Now, the tricky part about these challenges is trying to collect all the points. What you want to do is manage your speed carefully. If you go super fast, it's very easy to lose control and accidentally hit something or bounce off, since our movement is kind of poor. But if you go too slow, you don't have enough oomph to get over ledges and go up ramps.
Macho.
So it's all about adjusting your speed. This can be very tough because you gotta slow down. Now this part's all about having good timing.
Victory!
You want to go when you see the blade of the fan hit the bottom, just touching the platforms. So this completes the challenge, Sponge Ball challenge.
Queen Bikini Bottom, one hapless soul at a time.
Now every time you come back from a challenge, you'll notice all the enemies respawn and all these crates that we broke respawn.
Airman.
So just keep that in mind. Now we just gotta jump across.
Up to
Here's
daisy.
another one of those flying enemies and an enemy with a hammer. Okay, wasn't fast enough to reflect it. Now just be patient and wait for the steam to go away.
Woo, that was close.
Now this is another tough part. In order to collect some points that are floating up top, you need to get lucky like that and make sure you have 3 crates lined up. You need to make sure it's 3 in order to get high enough to reach the 50 points up here.
Already.
Now here we've unlocked another challenge. This one's called Bouncy, Bouncy, Bouncy. This one's really easy. All you have to do is bounce to the end to collect the Goofy Goober token.
We're men.
And this completes the objective, bouncy, bouncy, bouncy. Now make sure you break this wall. This will unlock another challenge. This one's the bungee challenge. Now don't just run in here and break these crates. Take a look at them. You can see they're in different numbers. You need to break them in a specific order. You want to start with one crate, then you want to go over to 2,
to activate the Spongebob bundle.
then 3, and finish it up with 4. By doing it in that order, this will make a treasure chest appear.
If anyone knows. Fucking treasure! My face!
Can you hear me now?
Jump on the bungee hook to activate the Spongebob bundle.
Now we have enough points for an upgrade, so I'm going to go ahead and upgrade Patrick's Star Spin so he can reflect projectiles too.
Reflecto-matic!
Now go ahead and open up the teleport box. Now make sure you're Spongebob when you're going for the bungee, because only Spongebob can do it. Now all we need to do is break all the targets. But before you do, make sure you collect all the
Nothing
points.
like old man type stuff.
Now here's where it gets tough with Steam. So you just gotta focus on having good timing. You want to drop down just as the steam is disappearing. Now there are 2 safe zones at the top here that you can hide in that will protect you. Okay, that's all the weights and all the targets.
Victory!
So this completes the objective bungee challenge. Now you see this switch is moving. All you need to do is uppercut it, and this will destroy our second tower. So we have one more tower to go.
I'm feeling like more of a man already.
Whoa! Whoa!
Again, just be patient and be careful of the steam.
Super fun! Saving the day!
Now here we have another challenge.
Be sure not to touch these, or you'll
Okay,
get
that was
hurt.
close. The jellyfish almost killed me. So this unlocks the challenge, Floating Block Challenge. Now for this challenge, we'll be playing as Patrick. Now all we need to do is make it to the Goofy Goober token in under 4 minutes. So we just gotta make it through this obstacle course. Now the tough part about this obstacle course is there are some points and weights scattered around, so you do want to try to collect them as you're going through the course. Just be aware you're timed. And on our left you can see there's a treasure chest. So this will be our last treasure chest. So now we have all of those collected. So as you can see, the farther you get, the harder it gets. Like these ones spin to throw you off balance. And now they're going to start rotating. And if you look carefully, you can see there are some weights on specific sides of the cubes that are rotating around. So you got to have good timing with collecting them just at the right moment without falling off. It's also an easy way to miss some of the weights to collect. Now if you do fall off, you will end up back at whichever checkpoint you passed. However, the timer will still be at whatever it left off at and continue to count down. And if time runs out, you will have to start this challenge over. Okay, we're almost there. Home stretch. Now here, it's not too difficult as long as you're just focused on where you're jumping to with these platforms that pop. Try not to be distracted by the rotating cube to make you dizzy. So this completes the objective floating block challenge.
I'm feeling like more of a man already.
Now here we get thrown into this arena. The first thing you want to do is go for the cannons that are spawning enemies.
Bikini Bottom, one hapless soul at a time.
Once you defeat all the enemies, you can leave.
You heard right! The Chub Bucket now has Krabby Patties, and there's still plenty of free bucket helmets available. Enough for the whole family.
Now if you go this way, here we have another challenge. However, we need Patrick here. This unlocks the challenge Patrick Gets Steamed. So we gotta continue ahead.
I'm not feeling like a game of catch right now.
At the Jump Bucket, every purchase comes with a free bucket helmet. Get yours today. All hail Plankton!
Right back at ya.
If you were able to think, you'd think this was
Now
great.
here's the last tower, but first we're going to use this booth to swap out to Patrick. So now we can go complete that challenge.
SpongeBob, come on, give up. Life is so much easier under the bucket. Nothing can stop me now. Hey, SpongeBob, why don't you just give up? There's no one left to help you. No one left at all.
Goody! Now I can get all my wrinkles out. Ugh.
Now you just want to be careful and avoid the steam. Now for this one, this is an extremely difficult part because the steam is so fast, and as you can see, it's like lined up perfectly for once one stops, the other one starts.
How much of a man do I have?
Timing was off there. That's okay, I still made it. And this completes the objective. Patrick gets steamed. So all that's left is to destroy the last tower.
Eat at the Jump Bucket. Now with Krabby Patty. Nothing can stop me now. Hey, SpongeBob, why don't you just give up? There's no one
So
left
go
to
ahead
help
and
you.
switch back to
No one
SpongeBob
left at all.
because we need his uppercut move.
All hail Plankton!
Now we have 3 floating switches to hit. And this will complete our last challenge, topple a trio of towers.
Victory!
I found one last spot with those ugly Plankton propaganda towers. Use whatever you can find to knock them down. The last of Plankton's propaganda towers are here on the edge of the desert.
Oh, breathtakingly evil.
These tracks form part of a slide through this area. I need you two to race down them and knock those towers over.
Sounds kinda hard.
Don't worry, guys. Stay on the track, jump over obstacles, and hit any plankton signs you see along the way. Good luck.
We completed all the challenges in 3,000 miles to Shell City and collected all the treasure chests. So I'm gonna go ahead and save my game. And this will be the end of the Spongebob Squarepants movie, level 4, 3,000 miles to Shell City.
This game has been so